Hello and welcome to Bake It with Shazia. In today's class, we shall learn to bake spicy flour buns. The ingredients that are required are 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour. This is 1 teaspoon of dry active yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, around 3/4 teaspoon of salt, half of beaten egg, 1 beaten egg, around 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. We'll need around 1/4 cup of warm milk and also 1/4 cup of warm water. We'll use milk accordingly as much as required. Not all of this milk will be required. Okay, we'll first start with our yeast. To activate yeast, what we'll do is, to this warm water I shall add 1 teaspoon of sugar followed by yeast, mix it together and let this rest in a warm place for around 5 to 10 minutes till it gets frothy. Now it's got frothy. It took me almost 10 minutes for this. We will be adding this to the flour. Just make a well in the center. Add this yeast. Followed by half of the egg. Salt and 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil. Now using a warm milk, we'll knead this into a soft dough. Use milk only as much as required. Not all of this milk will be required. Add milk little at a time. Keep kneading till it is soft. You can use a little more oil if required, if you think it's too sticky. Okay, once done with this, we'll take another clean bowl, oil it a little, oil this bowl and put this soft dough. Do you see the dough? It's soft and nice. And we'll put it into this bowl. Cover this and keep it in a warm place till it doubles up in its size. It might take half an hour, 1 hour, depends on the weather and the place it is being kept for fermentation. So I'll get back to you once it doubles up in the size. Okay, it took me around 1.5 hours for this dough to double up. Once it doubles up, okay, it took me around it took me around 1.5 hours for this dough to double up. It depends on your weather conditions as well and the kind of place you're keeping it for fermentation. Try to keep it in a warm place, probably in your oven might be a good idea. Just heat it up for a minute or two and cover it properly, cover the dough properly and put it into the oven. Switch off the oven, okay? Before that, switch off the oven and put this dough into it, and just wait for it to double up in size. Once it doubles up in size, make small little balls out of it. There was actually another video in between. Unfortunately, there was no sound recording, so I had to do it once again. Just knead it a little more. Okay, I'll quickly show you how to give this shape. Flatten them with your hands. Try to give it a round shape. Okay, they've nicely been flattened. So now what we do is, we'll take some room temperature soft butter. To this I'll be adding a little bit of pepper, depends on your taste, and some dry rosemary. Now there's another option. If you don't want to use rosemary and black pepper, take a few leaves of fresh mint, microwave them for 2 minutes at high. Mine is 900 watts, so you can microwave them depending on the temperature in your oven. It took me 2 minutes. Along with that, you can add a finely chopped green chili. That also would be a nice variation. But today I am using rosemary and black pepper. Add it to the butter. Mix them all together. A little rosemary and a little black pepper. Mix them together with the butter. And apply it to half of this. I've also added a little haldi so that it looks more appealing. Apply half of this. We're applying it on all four. Not much. Okay, now hope it's visible. Just lift this plain half of this part and place it over the buttered part, and this end and this end, this end and this end, pinch it together. Lift it from these ends and pinch it together. That's how you get this shape. Okay, one more. Lift the plain side up, pinch the ends together, and it stands up. One more. Place it over here, pinch both the ends together. Now we'll have to keep it for another 30 minutes to give it a second rise, and only then bake. I'll get back to you after 30 minutes. Okay, it's been almost 30 minutes now. What we'll do is, we'll take the remaining of the beaten egg and brush these all. You'll get a nice brown crust. Okay, if you want to skip egg, yes, you can do that. Just the liquid amount, that is the other liquids like milk or water, you will have to increase that. and instead of egg wash here you can use milk. I've used unsalted butter, but if you're planning to use salted butter, try and reduce a little salt when you're making the dough. You can take half a teaspoon instead of 3/4 teaspoon. Okay, they are now ready to bake. We'll bake them at 180 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes till you get a nice golden crust on the top. I'll get back to you after I finish baking them. Okay, we're now done baking these. You can see what lovely color they look. Okay, we'll brush them with a little melted butter. Also, I have the mint, the crushed mint that we had. I'll be using that. I hope you like this recipe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.